Well, we're back at it again, and today we have a Nabalis. Nabalis. I bought this specifically to make this video to share with you guys, and then once I'm done with this, I'm gonna ship this to one of my friends who shipped me this Opus right here for him to play around with and have some fun with it. Now, granted, if you haven't seen this Opus video, I highly recommend it. It'll be linked right over here. And so yeah, let's go ahead and open this up so you guys see what we are working with. We have a Nabalis wing. Now, I have a love and hate relationship with this balisong. And not to kind of like dog on it, because this thing's actually really good. It's one of the better performing balisongs you can get for about 120 bucks. And I would almost say it reminds me a lot of the Prisma Pro. Same length and handles, and let's take a look at the weight. The Prisma Pro weighs roughly 3.8 ounces, as so does the, 3.8. And the Nabalis wing comes in at a staggering 4.1 ounces. So how do we fix that? I got an idea. To the shop! All right, so we're gonna try to do the best that we can with the lighting that we have. Let me take my UV filter off, actually. There we go. Okay, we made it to the shop, and I got two sets of handles. So what we're gonna be doing today, we got the Bully Kraken beater handles, and we have the Nabalis wing. So we're going to go ahead, get this trash out of the way. And we gotta change our bits. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Clean our area. So let me get the machine set up, and then we'll get going as to what we wanna do. Use this block, because I should not be using this piece to run this piece, but we're going to. So the Nabalis wing has two speed channel slots. We're gonna go ahead and cut both of them. There seems to be enough meat on the bone here at the end. I think that we can get away with it. They already have a chamfer here, so hopefully I don't have to taper the ends to make it look nice. So we'll see. And also, I'm not a professional machinist, so if you are a professional machinist and you're seeing me do something that's cringy, congrats. There's nothing we can do about it. So we're just going to mess around with this, get this all lined up. I think we have set dead center. So we'll work that in place. We'll go ahead and lock our vertical, and we're going to bring the part up to our bit. This is the part I hate. Okay, start right there. Now we're centered. There we go. And we're gonna make our first hole nice and slow. Nice, consistent. Now my idea was to do a speed channel with more of a flow channel, but I'm not that talented yet, so we're not doing that. I think we are through. All right. And we're just gonna slowly work our way across. And this takes a while, but we're doing it. Thing is, once we start, we really can't stop. And there's no program to run on these. I'm literally doing these by hand. Nice smooth cut. There's a little bit of waving back here. I was a little inconsistent in my speed, but all in all, it looks pretty good. Looks real good. And drill, baby, drill. There you guys have it. Let's go ahead and cut the other one. So speed channels by themselves, they don't look that good. It's until we put a chamfer on it is where it starts to look really good. Hi. So it's been actually a couple weeks since I filmed all that, and a lot of stuff happened, like a lot of stuff. And also, halfway through milling everything for the Kraken, or the Kraken, I forgot to check the camera battery, and so it died. So I didn't get the whole speed channeling of the Kraken, but we do have other stuff that we're going to be doing to it. And the wing is put back together. Also, I did something kind of dumb because the wing does tend to frustrate me in a certain way, and I'm about to get into that here in just a second. Just a second. I kind of messed it up, but it's okay. All right, so here's the wing, and if you've noticed, there's some milling on the handles. Now, these aren't the prettiest, but there is a frustration I have with this balisong with a lack of grip, and these grooves that they put in them seem to be a perfect channel for them to fly out of my hand. So what I did is I milled a little bit of aluminum off the top to give myself a little bit of extra grip, and now I can hold on to this balisong pretty well, and gives me a little more leverage when I go to do certain maneuvers. Now, the speed channeling at the end turned out really well. My tooling is probably a little too big, and I need to go about half the size so I can cut in one corner, come around, and then cut the other end, and then that will give me a more, what would you say, a smoother cut. But I mean, other than that, besides a little bit of waving over here, and a little bit over here, it looks pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with it. This looks ugly, but I think I have an idea for this, and we'll sort that out here later, not in this video.
But the big thing is, I know what you guys want to hear is, how does it sound? I'm gonna have to tell you, it sounds pretty freaking good.
Ah! Well, she was perfect. Anyways, so how does it flip? It's insanely fun. It's good. It's kind of like a Temu version of the Prisma Pro is the best way I could put it. But those two balisongs are not comparable. I just want to make that crystal clear. Now, let me say this real quick. This is more nimble than it was before. Not that the Nabalis wing had that problem in that department, but I'm getting to my age and being a mechanic for 20 years, the lighter, the better. That's typically how it is for me. But It hugs very well on rollovers, like behind the 8-ball here with a helix. Really good. You can twirl it. It absolutely choker fans. Ooh, almost did it the wrong way. It choker fans really good. Carries a ton of momentum, as you can see. Actually, that was a poor example, but it carries a ton of momentum still, and it just wants to keep on going. And that's typically what you get out of a really good balance, regardless of the weight, because once both ends cancel out each other, you end up having a lot of momentum, which is really cool. So this is actually the second one I've speed channeled. I had another one before, I gave it away, and then I borrowed it back, and I was like, hey, can I do something dumb? He's like, yeah, go ahead. And that's what I did. So this is by far, so far, out of 3 different types of ballast songs I've speed channeled: the Vulp, the Kraken, and now the Nabalis Wing. The Nabalis Wing is by far my favorite to do because of the results I get afterwards. Now, the milling is a little bit rough on the fingers, but it does exceptionally well at giving me the grip that I really want. And yeah, this was a really fun project. If you have a wing and you have the ability, definitely look into getting it speed channeled, because it's fun. And it's got a really distinct ring to it. Like, sometimes it'll linger, and sometimes it get canceled, but I can almost, I don't know. Some people hate the ringing. I personally love the ringing, and I love it when it drives people crazy, because then it just makes me want to flip it even more. That is that. I have nothing else to say. I'm rambling on a ramble, but that's all I got. Nabalis Wing, speed channel, amazing, love it. I'm out of here. Happy Thanksgiving. I know I'm posting this way past Thanksgiving, but happy Thanksgiving and holidays. And if you're not from this country, happy day. Yeah, I got the sniffles. That's why I'm not showing my face. So, why are you still here? Anyways, I'm out of here. Bye. Joke's on you, but just to give you guys a little preview of maybe what's to come. Live blade Nautilus with the chroma scales and blacked out hardware looks chef kiss. Chef kiss. Anyways, that is it. See you guys on the next video. Bye.